pool with it now.
A big advantage for the Celtics in this game, John. They have a lot of guys with NBA experience as well as having the high draft picks.
The guys who got some decent minutes as well. There's Kwame Brown, and that's what you're talking about at 6'11", able to face up and make that shot. And had good post position, but brought the ball down to the small guys.
And then with the zone rules now, you have to be even more careful because everybody collapsing. There's Kwame Brown showing that nice soft touch from the foul line. You can see Mark Blount not really giving the youngster a lot of respect, basically saying, hey, big fella, you make a couple of those before I'm going to come out there and play you.
Joe Crispin out of Penn State. Kwame Brown again launches the jumper and again knocks it in. And yes, they might start thinking about extending that defense.
Well, Blount came out a little bit, John, but you see that little push, a little jab to back him up, and calmly knocking down that jumper. Again, showing a little bit of confidence. Watch this here again. Blount comes up a little closer, a little jab, straight up with the jump shot.
A nice little start here by Kwame Brown. Elamine sends it back out to Edwards. He finds his way in, but Kwame Brown says, no, sir.
And here we get a look again. Joe Johnson just getting inside on Mike Smith and getting it up nice and high. Not much Smith is going to be able to do about that. And Kwame Brown going up saying, Mr. Edwards, you're going to have to come up with something a little bit better than that. You might want to kick it out to your teammates on the wing. What Jimmy O'Brien, the coach of the Celtics, told me was that if you put Antoine Walker at the 4 spot and basically let these guys all play around him, they're really going to have a lot of fun offensively.
Kwame Brown with it. Shot clock is down to 9 now. Brown looking to make things happen and does. And that is the skill of a 6'11" guy who can put it on the floor with the handle.
Yeah, and you love a guy not afraid to take that contact, John. He went in there. He knew he was going to get hit. Once he put the ball on the floor, Kwame Brown knew there was going to be some contact, a little hesitation, going right up and focusing in on the bucket. That's the hard part, John. You know you're going to get hit, but you want to still try to make the play, not just get to the free throw line, but get there shooting a 3-point play.
Mark, what do you think?
Guys, courtside, for a player's perspective, got Dion Glover and Roger Bell. Dion Glover had 25 points last night. What do you think of the young kid so far, Kwame Brown?
He's surprising me. You know, he can put it on the floor, and I didn't know that, but he can face the basket well. And he's knocking down jump shots, and he just made a great move taking it to the hole. So I think he's going to be a great player in this league.
Is he playing like a 19-year-old, do you think?
Nah, I think he's playing a little more mature than a 19-year-old. But I think he's going to be a good player, though.
Kwame Brown, the 19-year-old #1 draft pick out of high school. His coming out party, at least in summer hoops, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 7 from the field, the leading scorer for the Wizards.
Yeah, Kwame showing that nice touch here. Defensive effort going after the basketball. Solid performance in that first half.
Showing the ability to put the ball on the floor, too. It's into the hands of Shepard, who finished the second half very strong.
Yeah, knocked down a couple of jump shots. Did a good job defensively.
4 on the shot clock. Kwame Brown recognizing, and he has hit 3 shots from that exact same location. There'll be some players who rather take a chance and take some less dollars at a chance to get quicker into the NBA, because you won't be seen in Europe like you'll be seen in this league, I guess, is the potential.
Well, exactly, John. That's the big advantage, that it's a shorter season. You're accessible to the NBA. And somebody is so quick out there.
I don't think Kwame's going to spend any time in the developmental league.
Wow. Joe Johnson lost his shoe right there. Take a look at Kwame Brown.
Remember, these 6'11", folks.
And just completely caught Mark Wood standing still. You look at Kwame Brown, John. One of the things that the coaches talked about at his height, you have to put that ball on the floor, makes such a difference. And there's Kwame Brown again showing his abilities. Tyson Chandler now with the Chicago Bulls, and of course Eddie Curry, another very physical player with great size around the bucket. They call him Baby Shaq.
A lot of size, a lot of ability, but this is the guy out of all those high school players that Michael Jordan and the Wizards felt was the best of the bunch. And one, mad skills. That's skills with a Z, Leo.
And when you say mad skills, John, you're not talking about the average game. You're talking about a guy that can extend and get to the bucket, take it to the hole, and only be 19 years old, right out of high school, dealing and wheeling on grown men.
It's official. I'm announcing it. Michael Jordan is not, I repeat, not in the building tonight. But the truth of the matter is a lot of speculation surrounding his imminent return. Sources close to Jordan say that during the month of August, he will be working out with a group of friends. He's going to bring in maybe 5 or 6, half a dozen very top-flight NBA players, i.e. Gary Payton, friends of his, work out, find out exactly how close he is, what level that he is playing at, and then potentially announce his comeback sometime around September. But if he does come back now, there are some legalities to take care of.